Ever wonder what makes a truly great gift? You know, the kind that really sticks with you.
Yeah, that's what we're going to be looking at today. The psychology behind gift giving and how it affects our relationships.
Okay, so for this deep dive, we're going to be looking at a podcast episode all about the best gifts people have received from their partners.
And it might surprise you. It's not all about diamonds or fancy cars. These stories focus on the deeply personal, often the simple things that have a big impact.
Yeah, those are always the best ones. Okay, so to kick things off, why don't we each share a gift that's stuck with us? I'll go first.
Okay.
One of my all-time favorites was this handmade scrapbook my partner made. It was full of photos and little jokes we had and memories. I know,
Yeah.
right? It wasn't anything fancy, but it was clear how much love and effort went into it. That's what made it special.
That's a perfect example of how a gift can be like a physical representation of your relationship. All that shared history and inside jokes, it goes beyond just saying, I love you.
It really does. Okay, your turn. What's a gift that stands out to you?
Well, one that really sticks out to me is this surprise weekend getaway. My partner took me on to a cozy cabin in the mountains.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, it was. Just a chance to escape everything and reconnect with each other.
I get that. So I guess what we're seeing here is that it's less about how much you spend and more about creating these lasting memories.
Exactly. And this idea of thoughtfulness over extravagance, it's something that Dr. Lisa really emphasizes as well. She's a relationship expert.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've heard of her.
She really believes that putting genuine thought into a gift makes all the difference.
So true.
And she actually shared a story about a gift that she got. It was a piece of jewelry, but it wasn't just any necklace or bracelet.
Okay, what was it?
It was specifically designed to, like, symbolize her relationship journey with her partner.
Whoa, what? How does that even work?
Well, it had all these different elements representing key moments they had shared, almost like a visual timeline of their love story.
Wow, a love story you can wear. That's incredible. Makes you wonder what stories the gifts we give tell about our relationships.
That's a great question. And it brings us to this idea of personalization. Even a simple gift can become really meaningful when it reflects the unique connection between two people.
It's like you're saying, I know you, I see you, and this shows that.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've talked about our own experiences. Why don't we see what other people are saying?
Right.
Our source material has a bunch of stories from listeners about gifts that really touched them. What were some of those?
So many good ones. One listener talked about how their partner wrote and recorded a song just for them.
Wow, that's amazing. I can't even imagine the amount of work and emotion that must have gone into that.
Right. And music has this incredible power to express emotions. It's a gift that you can return to again and again and relive those feelings.
Okay, what else? What other gems did you find?
Okay, well, this one listener was talking about being surprised with this scavenger hunt through their favorite city spots.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. And each location had, like, shared memories or inside jokes attached to it. And the hunt led to a romantic picnic.
I love that. It's such a good combination of experience and personality and like a little adventure.
Totally. And then there was the listener who received a potato.
Wait, a potato? What?
Yeah, a potato.
You've got to tell me more about this.
Well, it turns out it was like a lighthearted joke between them. The potato even had a little love note attached to it.
I love that. It shows how something totally unexpected can be incredibly meaningful, especially when it's something funny that only you two understand.
Right. It's a good reminder that you don't always need a grand gesture. Sometimes a simple gesture that speaks to that unique bond is much more impactful.
So we've talked about personalized gifts, gifts that are experiences, even silly little things. But what about the importance of timing? A gift given during a tough time can be really powerful, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. Gift giving isn't just for celebrations. It's about showing support and care when someone needs it most.
Right, it can really reinforce that bond and provide comfort during a tough time.
Exactly. Like a thoughtful gesture during a hard time can almost be like a warm hug for the soul. It's like saying, I'm here for you no matter what.
Hmm.
Yeah. And those little gestures can really make a big difference in a relationship. It reminds both people that they have each other's backs, no matter what.
You know, it's funny. We always think about gift giving for birthdays or holidays, but what if we made it like a more regular thing?
That's an interesting idea. What do you mean?
Like, imagine incorporating these small gestures of appreciation into our daily lives. Just little things here and there to show we care.
Oh, yeah. I like that. Like what kinds of things?
It could be as simple as bringing home your partner's favorite takeout after a long day or leaving a little note for them.
Right. Those little acts of kindness can really go a long way. It's about making your partner feel seen, not just on special occasions, but all the time.
Exactly. And I think those gestures actually have a bigger impact than that one big flashy gift once a year. It shows consistency.
I agree. It builds a stronger foundation for the relationship, too. So we've talked about being thoughtful, adding those personal touches, but how do we actually put this into practice? Like, how can we become better gift givers?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question.
Well, I think it starts with paying attention. What are your partner's interests? What makes them happy? What are their love languages?
Love languages. For our listeners who might not know, can you explain what those are?
Sure. Love languages are basically the ways that people give and receive love.
Okay.
There are five main categories: words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch.
So if you know your partner's love language, it can help you choose a gift that will be more meaningful to them.
Exactly. Like if their love language is acts of service, maybe the best gift is doing something nice for them instead of buying them something.
It's about understanding what makes them feel loved and appreciated.
Exactly. So it's not about what we think is a good gift, it's about what they would think is a good gift.
I got it. Okay, so let's say we figured out their love language. We're paying attention to their interests. We're ready to go all out. Do you have any tips for choosing a gift?
Hmm. Well, I think focusing on experiences rather than material things is a good place to start. Like, what are some things you both enjoy doing together?
Right.
Maybe you could plan a weekend getaway, take a cooking class, go to a concert, or visit a museum.
Shared experiences create those lasting memories. It becomes part of your story together. It's something you can talk about for years.
Exactly. Another thing you can do is add a personal touch to your gift.
Okay, what do you mean?
Like you could include a handwritten note, a picture of a special moment, or even something small that has a meaning for your relationship.
Right. It's those little touches that turn an ordinary gift into something special.
And remember, the point isn't to be perfect. It's about putting in the effort and showing that you care enough to think about what your partner would really appreciate.
Even if you don't get it exactly right, just the effort you put in will mean a lot to them.
Definitely. Now, there's one more thing I wanted to mention. Gift giving goes both ways.
What do you mean?
It's not just about what we give, it's about how we receive gifts, too.
Oh, I see.
I think sometimes we focus so much on finding the perfect gift that we forget about that other side of it.
So even if it's not something we would have chosen for ourselves, we should still be appreciative of the thought behind it.
Exactly. It's a sign that they love and care about us, and how we react to that gesture can really affect the other person.
So we should try to be mindful when we're both giving and receiving gifts, acknowledge that they put in the effort.
Right, and that creates a positive cycle. When you
Yeah.
show your appreciation, it encourages your partner to be even more thoughtful in the future.
Okay, that makes sense. We've covered a lot of ground today. We've talked about being thoughtful, personalizing our gifts, focusing on experiences, and even how to receive a gift gracefully. But I have a question. What do you do when you have no idea what to get someone? Like complete gift-giving block?
Oh, yeah. We've all been there. Don't worry, there are a few things you can try.
Okay, I'm listening. What should we do?
Well, you can think back to gifts you've given in the past that were really well received. What made those gifts so special? Can you find inspiration from that?
Yeah, like looking back at our greatest hits.
Exactly. Another thing you can do is think about your partner's current interests. What are they into right now?
Right, like have they started a new hobby, mentioned wanting to learn a new skill, or are they really into a certain book or TV show?
Exactly. Those can give you some good ideas for a gift they'll actually use and enjoy.
It's all about being in tune with what's going on in their life right now.
And don't be afraid to think outside the box. Sometimes the most unexpected gifts are the ones that are the most memorable.
Yeah, push those boundaries a little. Think of something unique that really speaks to their personality.
And, if you're still lost, it's totally fine to ask for help. Talk to your partner's friends or family.
Oh, that's a good idea. They might have some insights we haven't even thought of.
Exactly. But above all, remember to approach gift giving with love and care. Your partner will appreciate the effort, even if the gift isn't perfect.
It's not about finding the perfect gift, it's about expressing that you care about them.
You got it.
So, We've been talking about how to be more thoughtful when we give gifts, focusing on those personal touches, those special experiences. But let's see how it all comes together. Do you have any examples of gifts that really stand out?
Oh, I have some good ones.
Okay, I'm ready. Get me.
Okay, picture this. A couple is celebrating their anniversary.
Okay.
The wife, who loves to read, gets a first edition of her favorite childhood book.
Nice.
But get this, it's signed by the author with a special message just for her.
Wow, that's not just a gift, it's like a piece of history. It
Yeah.
combines something she loves with something so personal, it's something she'll keep forever.
It shows how much her partner knows her.
That's a tough one to beat. What else do you have?
Okay, here's one about experiences. A husband knew his wife had always wanted to go to Italy, so he surprised her with a trip.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And he even arranged a private cooking class in Tuscany because he knew how much she loves Italian food.
It's like a dream come true. The level of detail, it's incredible.
Yeah, and it's more than just a trip. It's sharing a dream with the person you love, creating those memories together.
These stories are
Yeah.
amazing. Do you have one more?
Okay, one more.
Okay.
This one shows how gifts can really provide support.
Mm.
Imagine a young woman going through a tough time.
Okay.
Her friend sends her a care package.
Oh, I love care packages.
Me too. But this one wasn't full of expensive stuff. It had little things that bring comfort. Her favorite tea, a cozy blanket, a journal,
I love that.
and a handwritten note with words of encouragement.
That's so thoughtful. Sometimes it's those simple things that mean the most. It's like saying, I'm here for you.
Exactly. It's about being there for someone when they need it most.
These stories are so inspiring. They really highlight how gift giving, when it's done right, can make such a difference in our relationships and create memories.
It all comes down to the thought and effort behind it. It's about making the people we care about feel seen and loved.
So as we finish up this deep dive, I think we've learned a lot about thoughtful gift giving, personalizing gifts, focusing on experiences, choosing the right time, and how to receive a gift with grace.
Gift giving isn't just a transaction. It's a way to deepen our connections with the people we care about and create lasting memories.
So next time you're trying to find the perfect gift, remember what we talked about today. Take some time to think about what the person would really appreciate. Put in that effort and make it personal.
Because the best gifts are those that come from the heart.
That's it for this episode of The Deep Dive. We'll see you next time.